Hey guys, I'm here at FanMan Lighting. I've talked so much about these guys on my channel, as has Cole from Vintage Fans and More, and I finally had a time to actually be able to record a little video tour and show you what's here. So this is one of my favorite things here, the Casablanca rug. I mean, how can you not like that? And then here is just a overview of the store. We'll take a look at all this stuff. Here at the front, we've got a Minka Air Timber right now. There's a curl also from Minka. There's an old Emerson or Kathy Ireland home. That probably won't be here for too much longer since they're gone. We got Fanimation here, Craft Made. We also have Modern Forms. This is one of the Fanimation coupes. They ordered a bunch of these in. It actually feels pretty nice despite it not being a showroom type fan. Another one of these Craft Mades. I really like these. They're actually pretty nice. And here's the Chubby from Minka. The name is weird, but the fan's pretty cool. And then right next to it, we have the Skinny. It's kind of similar to the Simple. It's not necessarily my favorite, but it's still kind of cool. Here's one of my favorites though, the Modern Forms Tip Top. That's such a nice looking fan. Another Modern Forms here, the Zephyr. Here's another old Emerson fan. I think this is called like the 4th Avenue or something like that. I don't even remember now. We got a light wave there, smaller one of the light waves. Here's a Tri-Air. Actually, I haven't seen one of these in person. It feels pretty well made. Definitely gives me Blender fan vibes too. Here we have the little Spitfire area here. And over here's the Minka Air Bling. At one point there was a 19th century hanging here, but obviously that's long gone now. And then over here, we've got some more fans. This Artemis is very similar to the one that I've got, except I think it's DC. There's the Minka Triple. I really like the way that one looks. Then there's the LED module inside of what looks like a Craft Made. I think that's the Limerick model, I can't remember. Here we have two similar fans. We have the Minka Dino, and in my opinion, the much better version, the Mykonos 5 from Modern Forms. This is one of my favorite Craft Mades here, the Pursuit. I just think that one looks really cool. Here is a Modern Forms Renegade. We got a Craft Made Mesmerize here. Here's some more Craft Made. This is sort of the soft brass type of section. We got the Molino and the Orb from Minka, the Quad from Fanimation, and then another one of these Pro Pluses here from Craft Made. Here they got just catalogs and stuff. Over here sort of become the Fandelier section. We got a Quizelle. I think that's the Brockton one. I could be wrong though. Here we've got the Maryland from Minka. This one's one of my favorites. We've got the Obvi from Fanimation, the Gordon also from Minka. And over here we got, I believe, the Kodiak, I think is what this is called, from Vexel. And then over here we've got the Ideal, which is another one of them former Emerson things. Same with the Astor or Aster here. And also there's one of those, geez, what are those called? Pro Series, I think. We got the Nautilus from Modern Forms. Got a Supreme Air, old DC Stealth there. Got a Simple from Minka. I think this is called the Stafford from Fanimation. We got this, I think it's called the Log Cabin. It's another Vexel or Air Rider thing. Actually, the tag still says Air Rider, it looks like. This is sort of the outdoor section. I always love this area. They got the pretty fountain, and then there are some outdoor fans here. We've got, I think this one's called the Rock Point, once again discontinued now. The Volta is also discontinued. Those are both former Emersons. We got one of the small Edgewoods here from Fanimation. I quite like these. And we've got the Garrick from Craft Made. Got the Emerson Summer Night here. Once again, that's not going to be here for too much longer, as is the outdoor one there, whatever that's called. I think it's called the Veranda. Here's one of the outdoor Craft Made Super Pros. And then over here we've got this, I can't remember what this one's called actually. It's like, is it called the Sea Fair or something? I honestly don't remember. Something to do with the sea, I'm pretty sure. Over here we've got a Atlas Patricia. And then down the center aisle, there's tons and tons of other cool fans. Here we got like Fanimations, Modern Forms, some more Craft Mades, some Minkas. There's just a little bit of everything here. Quite a bit of Modern Forms has started to show up around here now, and I'm very happy about that. Oh, here's another Craft Made I really like. This one's called the Captivate, I believe. The Minka Slant, and then we sort of went over this area already. And then I'll just sort of show anything else. There's a lot of stock and stuff around here. Up there is an Emerson banner you can see. Got a craft-made warplanes here on the wall. My neighbor almost bought one of these, but the light output just wasn't right. Back here, got a Minka Supra. And this uses one of the Mesa Vista light kits that that FanMan had made. Not too sure what speed this is, probably low or high. It's taking a while to speed up. I'll go show you the glass room and then we'll come back to that. Here I got a couple more of them light kits. Actually not that expensive. If I was a kid, I would probably buy one of them. In here we've got another Emerson, it's the Geode. Then here they've got a whole bunch of glassware, a lot of really cool stuff here. As far as I'm aware, they still have some genuine Casa Crystal floating around here somewhere. I remember seeing it one time. Here's some, was it Aegean? Is that how you pronounce it? Globes here for the Casablanca model. They've got all sorts of cool stuff and tulips. All right, let's go check back in on that Supra, see if it's up to speed now. I guess so. Oh my, this thing really puts out a good amount of air. These Supras are great fans. Looks like it's a 4-speed control. We'll put it down to low while I continue to show you around and we can come back to it. Got some Fanimation portables. Apparently these aren't the greatest. Apparently they've had some problems. So let's take a look at some of the brands. So they carry Craftmade, Fanimation, Maxim products. They also carry Minka products, Matthews products, also Vaxel products. We got Nuvo, Livex or Livex, whatever. They're just starting with big ass fans as well. They sort of carry Hunter, but not totally. Someone wanted, I'm sure they'd ordered it, but it's definitely not the top. As you can see, there's hardly any Hunter around here anymore. Then down here you might see a couple other different brands as well. But yeah, they've got quite a few brands that I really like, and this is where I always take my fans to get repaired as well. You know, let's go check in on that Supra, see if it's slowed down now. Yep. Well, that's actually a really nice aesthetic low. I like that. Okay, let's shut this thing back off now. There we go. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, here it is. Here's the remote for this one. Let me turn the light on. Where's the light? Is it this button? Is it this button? There we go. Kind of interesting. The performance on these isn't terrible. Definitely more of a downward flow. But these ones do push a little bit more out to the side because of how they're designed. Whereas these types more only push down. Because it's more of a direct airflow because it's essentially a portable fan motor. And let's see if there's anything else really interesting. Oh yeah, I missed this one. I think this is the Concept 3 or 4. I don't know which one. But that's always really cool looking. I love that. Here's a Minka Delano. No, I think it's Delano is actually how it's pronounced. I don't know. I've heard so many pronunciations. Here's another old Emerson. That's like the Lucere. It's funny. I think Menards just came out with a knockoff of that design. Of course, now theirs is the only one. Oh, how did I skip this area? They've got a whole bunch of Blade Select displays here, even though the Blade Select is sort of gone now. Tons of other Blade samples. And this is where we got like my Pembroke and all those vintage Casablancas that were new in box as well. So yeah, at this point I'm just sort of walking around, letting you get some other views of the place, since I don't think anyone's done a video here yet. Here's a cute. I really like these. Here's the Viper. I think it's still, no, it's not called the Viper anymore. It's called the Skyhawk now. It was called the Viper for a little bit, but then they changed the name. That still throws me off to this day. One thing I don't know if I mentioned before is this thing has got a really audible screeching sound, not bearings, but it's more like the frequency or something. Like it's the fan itself, like the receiver or something making that noise. Some people hear it, some people don't. We've had a few conversations about that in the past here. This is, I think, one of the really big waves or light waves. I kind of like that. I don't know, the wave isn't necessarily one of my favorites. The performance is okay. Seems to be a wrap on the floor as well. So yeah, overall there's quite a few pretty cool ceiling fans installed around here. And with that, I think I'm gonna end the video. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.